This is my 2010 Ducati Streetfighter S that I am now listing for sale. Purchased the bike in Raleigh, North Carolina at Ducati Raleigh. That was also the original dealership it was purchased from when new. I bought it with about 900 miles on it, and it now has 4,500 miles on it. It's the red color scheme with the kind of bronzish silver frame and wheels. It is the S model, so it's got the Marchesini wheels, the carbon engine covers, carbon front wheel fender, carbon front fender, as well as I added the ShiftTech rear carbon fender. Do a little walk around for you. Bike's never been in any accidents. It's always been garaged. Tires are Dunlop Q3s, fairly new, not many miles on them, and had a fresh oil change probably 5 months ago. It's got a tail tidy kit on it that removes the turn signals and puts them behind the vents here. Probably can't see them. Wheels are in perfect shape. No scratches or dings or anything on them. It does have an Austin Racing GP2 exhaust. Probably 2 years ago, I reached out to Rich at AR Racing and asked him to develop an exhaust for this bike. Kind of gave him this style that I wanted, kind of modeled after the ShiftTech design. And after a couple months, we came to this design. And now a lot of Street Fighters are using this same exhaust. It is titanium. You can see here. Removes the obviously the cats that were in the original exhaust. It's not a full system, but it weighs about 4.5 pounds, whereas the stock system weighed, I believe, close to 18. So a fairly significant weight savings there. Other modification, which is pretty necessary on these, is the radiator guards. These are the RAD guards out of Australia, and in my opinion, they are the best fitting, best looking. But yeah, it's a must on these bikes to protect the radiators, especially down here. This one down here at the bottom. The bike's really in absolute immaculate shape. Really nothing I can find on the bike. Any scratches or anything. It's really in great shape. On the handlebars, did a couple of things. Got a billet covers for the brake master and the clutch. Got the Ducati engraved in on them. Much better than the stockers with paint on there that peel off. And then we've got CRG Aero mirrors. And then these are the stock bars, but I had them powder coated. So I had the bars powder coated as well as the brackets. And then I replaced the stock mounts for both side levers with units from a Honda. Just cleans it up a little bit, especially because the stockers have the mounts for the mirrors. So these are more low profile and they're black, so they blend in a little better. Of course, this model comes with Brembo monoblock calipers and the Olin suspension front and rear. can see the transition from the titanium pipe to the stock pipe. And we will crank it up. Also, actually yesterday I just replaced the battery, so it's got a brand new battery in it. Yep. That's the bike. Again, 2010 Ducati Streetfighter S. A lot of nice, tasteful mods. And 4,500 miles. Located in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm asking $12,500. That is negotiable though. I'm trying to get into a different bike. So if you're interested, leave me a message, and I'll get in touch with you right away. Also, I am willing to ship it. I can have all that sorted. Buyer will pay the shipping, but I could have my local dealer box it up in a Ducati crate and have it shipped out to you, no problem. Glad to help out with that. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. One very important piece of information I forgot to explain. With the exhaust, it does have a full tune. So I trailered the bike to Redline Motorsports in Yorktown, Virginia. Probably one of the premier Ducati dealers and tuners, if not in the country, then also the world. But David put it on the dyno, probably about 7 hours of dyno time, and did a custom tune for the bike. Not only to make sure that the fueling is good for the exhaust, the new system, but also on the Ducati Streetfighters. There's a really nasty lean spot at like 4,500 RPM, and it's really herky-jerky when you're trying to ride around town. So that's also completely gone. The bike runs flawlessly, smooth as butter from idle all the way up to redline. So full tune along with the exhaust install. So yeah, good to go there. It's probably one of the more important things that needs to be done on these Streetfighters. Anyway, thanks again. If you have any questions, let me know.